This is Channel 25 WVTT Olean. Now, from the Twin Tiers' biggest broadcast news operation, this is the 6 o'clock report with Jeff Andrulonis and Alexa Olson. Listen on News Radio 96.7 WVTT or watch on News Channel 25 WVTT television. WVTT proudly presents the 6 o'clock report.
Good evening, I'm Alexa Olson.
And I'm Jeff Andrulonis. Good evening.
Topping the 6 o'clock report tonight, the search continues for Thomas Smith, the man police say kidnapped a bank employee at gunpoint.
That's right, Alexa. The 58-year-old took off 8 days ago. Police have been searching for him ever since, and investigators tell WVTT it all started when the bank foreclosed on his home near Emporium. Police have been searching numerous locations. They're receiving tips of his sighting. There was also a report that he may have committed suicide, and cadaver dogs are joining the search tonight. Pennsylvania Crime Stoppers and 2 private citizens are offering a reward of $5,000 for Smith's capture. You should be advised, Smith is considered armed and dangerous.
Congressman Tom Reed is highlighting the recent findings from the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, which reveal that Amtrak lost $84.5 million on its food and beverage service last year. Congressman Reed said that hardworking American taxpayers are subsidizing this outrageous loss, adding that it is just another example of how cost effectiveness and common sense go out the window when the government gets involved.
Local municipalities in the Keystone State making more money from Marcellus Shale. It's all due to Act 13, otherwise known as the Unconventional Gas Well Impact Fee. It was signed into law this spring, but beginning next month, it'll be collected for the first time, and that's going to be a boon to northern tier municipalities. The act imposes a drilling impact fee on the hydraulic fracturing wells used to access natural gas in the Marcellus Shale formation. The 37 counties that have Marcellus Shale wells include McKean and Potter, also Cameron and Elk counties in Pennsylvania's northern tier. They've all enacted ordinances imposing the fee upon producers, and they'll be entitled to a portion of the fees due by September 1st to the Pennsylvania Public Utility Commission. Now, that money will then be divided by the municipalities in each county and used for a variety of projects, from infrastructure improvements to emergency preparedness.
U.S. Senator Charles Schumer called on the New York State dairy communities to lead the charge in supporting his legislation that would provide New York State dairy farmers with more money if they were looking to increase production fueled by the Greek yogurt boom. Schumer makes this announcement after attending the Yogurt Summit in Albany yesterday, which was aimed at finding solutions to meet the growing demand for milk, thanks to the fact that Greek yogurt production requires roughly 3 times the amount of milk as compared to regular yogurt.
A proposed toll hike on the New York State Thruway has truckers ticked off. It's a 45% toll hike that would affect commercial drivers with 3 or more axles, and the Chautauqua County Legislature's Planning and Economic Development Committee says it would be detrimental to business. During their Wednesday meeting, the committee briefly discussed a motion of support against a toll hike plan. It's slated to begin September 30th. Governor Cuomo supports raising the toll. He announced plans to hold a hearing regarding the toll hike. That hearing held earlier today in Buffalo, Friday in Syracuse, and Saturday in Newburgh, south of Albany.
There's a building that sits behind the vacant manufacturer Hanover's building, also known as the Manny Hanny. That building will be torn down. At the Olean Urban Renewal meeting last night, the agency voted on the acceptance of bids for the project. Bids were submitted on Monday. They range from between almost $7,000 to $37,000.
Voter ID in Pennsylvania sticks. A judge has refused to block the state's new voter identification law from taking effect. Opponents, though, are expected to appeal to the state Supreme Court. Now, Republicans say voter ID prevents fraud, but Democrats say the law will make it harder for the elderly, disabled, poor, and young adults to vote because of the tough requirements to get state identification. Voter registration advocate Jack Strawberg says they'll work harder to qualify voters until the judge's decision is appealed.
The convenience store 7-Eleven is starting the process of lightening its load. The chain will close 30 of its Wilson Farm stores across New York State, a few of them being located in western New York. Some of those stores include a few in Buffalo, a few in Elmira. For the full list of stores closing, go to our website, twintiersnewsblog.com.
More bloodshed in Syria. WVTT's World News Roundup is next as the 6 o'clock report continues here on News Channel 25 WVTT.